Hi, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Suzanne and
It's your boy Manny.
all
Show.
right.
Hi.
Hi, how
It's
are
great
you?
to see you again.
It is
Cheers.
so good to see you. Cheers. All right,
Been
don't
two
cheer.
lovely weeks.
It's been 2 lovely weeks.
So fast.
So fast. The
Yeah.
weeks fly by so fast, though. It's like, I don't know. I mean,
Well, it's summer, first of all.
it is summer.
Because the winter weeks do not fly by fast at all.
well, actually,
Unless there's just a lot more winter weeks. So it doesn't feel
yeah,
as
no, I don't know. I
fast.
feel like life is. I think it's going fast, but sometimes I feel like it's not going fast enough because we're kind of waiting on certain things to happen.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
Like so, sometimes I'm
Yeah.
like, it's like, is it 2028 yet?
Right.
And I'm there, or is it the
Wait.
midterms yet?
Hold on.
Okay, all right.
We got.
Oh!
I'm like,
Oh!
I thought it was 2026. You never know. The way time flies, it could
Exactly.
be 2027.
So-
but I'm with you now.
No, so yeah,
Is
so
it
that's
tw-
how I feel. That's it.
We might. I mean, 2026 is giving me a little bit of hope. Did you see like the Democratic Socialists like coming out
Yes,
swinging?
Listen, I'm loving Mandami. So
Smart
for
boy.
all of you New
Smart
Yorkers
boy.
watching, all right, I'm not trying to co-op your city, but let's just say I'm so proud of New York right now. Big up the Knicks. Again, I am not cheering for the Knicks because I'm a fan, because I know the Knicks fans have been all upset, but like, these fair weather fans, and I'm like not technically like a fan of like basketball per se, but I cheered for the Knicks for my dad because that was his team. Like
Okay.
he was a Knicks fan, and then Mandami just been doing his thing.
Doing this thing.
And I was listening to this. Oh my goodness, Josh Johnson.
Okay.
He is a comedian, and he's saying that the reason why people are mad at Mandami. Like the thing is like because
Why? What are you mad about?
Because he went in and is doing exactly what he said
What
he
everybody
was gonna
says they
do.
can't do?
No, but he said he was gonna do it, and then he went in and it did it, and then he's like, we're not used to that. He's used to politician promising and then
not
going in
delivering.
and not delivering
Yeah.
and delaying. So
And
like,
giving you reasons why they can't do it.
exactly. So it's
And
like,
why they can't do it is because that means money got to come out of their pockets.
so Mandami said he's gonna do it, and now he's,
And he's
doing
doing
it.
it.
And then folks are like, "Hey, I mean the oppositions or whatever." But even the people is like, "Wait, what kind of politician is he? Like he's doing what he said he's
Right.
going to do." So I think he was just making a
You know
joke
what kind
about
of politician he is? He is a politician of the people. He's what America
Yes.
is so afraid of, that scary word, socialist.
So listen, New York, I am happy for y'all.
happy
I'm
for you.
loving.
And I hope we take a note.
Yes,
like,
I'm
can
loving
we
what's happening
lead by-
like in New York.
follow
But
that
yes,
example, I should say?
yeah, but yeah, no. So I know 2 weeks. Time is flying.
Yeah.
But also a little slow sometimes. But I mean, I think for me personally, how have you been?
It's been a little bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I've had some very trying issues come up in my personal life. I've
Yeah.
really had to just break away from everything I'm doing. Really
Yeah.
hyper focus on
Yeah.
family first, because as you know, the past year
Yeah.
I've had a lot of experiences with loss where my priority has
Yeah.
shifted, and
Yeah.
when something happens with the family, I want to make sure that I'm present and
Yeah.
I'm present, excuse me, and being able to just be there, support, and take full advantage of
Yeah.
the time I have with my family while they're there. I do want to bring up one thing though. America's 250th birthday and 4th of July.
Must we?
We must.
Must we?
Look at the fest. Look at
Must
this.
we?
The red, white, and blue drip.
Must
Can you see
we?
the shoes, Paul? Can
Must,
you see the red, white, and blue?
okay, I
on-
will say,
the red, white,
Manny,
and blue Adidas. You see
Manny
it?
looked good
Bro,
today. Manny,
listen.
you look good. Didn't I say you look good when you walked in?
Thank you. Yes, you
Uh,
did.
okay.
But I'm not generally a patriotic person. I'm not a patriotic person at all.
Okay,
Listen,
all right. So tell me.
Not even a little
Tell
bit.
me.
I feel like patriotic Americanness is not for us, right?
I think it has been corrupted. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I think for me, and I know I'm gonna allow you to have your thought. I think for me, in the past several years, just based on this current administration, when people mention patriotism and when they talk about the Constitution and they wave the flag,
Mhm.
what I'm seeing is these Christian nationalists who are saying that people that look like me do not belong in America. It's those folks that are fighting against immigrants that believes that
Right.
patriots only look a certain way.
Right.
So it's been very, like, for me, it's just been like, once they say patriots, like, you kind of lose me
Yeah.
because I'm thinking of all those, what they think it means, and it's not for me. So yeah,
And people that look like us, and even though I have lots of white privilege,
yes,
the fact that my name, or even if you look at me from the right angle, I can look
yeah,
some demographic that's not white, right?
yeah,
Um, they're always saying we can't do what they did.
mm,
Not even the right to exist here in this country,
yeah,
right? And so when I think about America's 250th birthday, when I think about the 4th of July, when I think about patriotism, and really it was all about people coming from other places in the
mm,
world,
mm-hmm,
settling in a
mm-hmm,
new space where they can supposedly be
mm-hmm,
free, right?
mm-hmm,
Well, ever since they got here,
mm,
they were the only ones who were able or had the right to
yeah,
receive that privilege of quote
mm-hmm,
unquote freedom. And
yeah,
everyone else, since the minute they got here,
mm-hmm,
they've stifled their freedom
mm,
every single time, and they're doing it today. And so I'm supposed to celebrate people who don't want immigrants and all this other stuff that they got going on, detention centers and whatever else they're doing with immigration internationally,
mm,
when they did the same thing that they're trying to stop other people from doing today. The difference is too is these people aren't coming here trying to commit mass genocide and steal a country. They're
mm.
just trying to live in peace and escape persecution from the land they come from. With that, I digress and we can move on. I'm just saying 4th of July was tough this year.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
fireworks were great though.
like, were they? I mean, I found
they
them.
were amazing.
I found them
Good job,
underwhelming.
Worcester.
Like, again, I just, I hesitate to, honestly, what you said, I do hesitate to be in a celebratory mood when these things happen, because I know that the ones that are doing the thing are saying it's not for people that look like me and you,
Right.
which is challenging. Like you're saying, celebrate, respect, honor. But no, we won't respect your life and your
Right.
right to exist. So
Right.
those are the challenge. But no, thank you. That's how we've been. We'll check in. And at the end of the show, we'll check in. But I know that we have some news stories that we want to talk about.
Yeah,
So
good news, right?
it is time for in the news. So
Oh, yeah,
so I mean, here's the thing. Manny and I are really happy people. Like, I know personally for me, my default setting is positivity and good mood and
Yeah.
all that. And I absolutely want to bring you a new show where we truly just focus on just the beautiful things that are happening in this
Yes.
world.
Which there are a lot of beautiful
Yes,
things
and they are a lot of beautiful things. And I think so each week, I mean, because we're here every 2 weeks, and each week when we call the stories that we're going to talk about, we get really passionate about certain topics, and I feel like we have to talk about these topics because some of them are not on the mainstream media, or some of them, the audience that watches the show might not be seeing it.
Right.
So there is two stories that we're going to talk about tonight. One of them are going to take the lead on, and the other one I'm going to take a lead on, because these are stories that have impacted our life, and we are not personally, but I think it's important that we talk about
and
it.
by extension, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's important that we talk about it. And I mean, absolutely, I want to be in here and just celebrating all the good stuff. So I promise you, our show after the midterm is going to be lit.
Yes. I mean,
Because we going to be celebrating.
We have notes. We've been taking.
Like
there are good stories.
We have a
The
ton of
problem
story.
is we have a certain amount of time, and
Yes.
there's some things that just have to be talked about.
It has to be.
And we do got some good stuff for you at the end.
Like
so
we
stay
do.
tuned.
We
You're gonna
have
see.
some
It's
good
gonna be
stuff.
fun.
And it is life. And I know that when we watch the news, we see all of these things and things like that. But I really want us to, like, these two stories have been so important. And if you follow me on social media and you follow my stories, I share these things in the stories because, like, both of these stories made me cry.
Yeah.
And I genuinely wasn't sure I could actually talk about both of these tonights without crying. So I'm going to have you start off with the first lead story.
Absolutely.
And then, I'm going to have you start.
All right. So unfortunately, ICE is at it again. That's right. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. ICE is out in the streets doing their thing. You know, they got a nice big increase in their budget so that they can go out and
Yeah.
do their job even better, according to our government. What that means, I guess, is subjective. What I'm seeing that means is complete and utter disregard of the Constitution, of human rights, of life, of just the value of being a human being in the land of America, right? The land of the free, where you're supposed to have, at the very least, a right to due process. They're just,
Yeah.
excuse my French, but pooping all over. You see, I didn't swear there. I did that for you.
I appreciate
But they're
that.
pooping all over everything, right? Um, it was one thing when, and not even really one thing, but you know, when they were doing the protests, when you had those two individuals that were shot and killed over the winter in the protests, there was a heightened sense of emotion from both sides. I mean, I guess if you really want to, I don't think so, but I'm just saying, as far as like the media covered it, as the narrative was given, we're at a protest where, you know, we really believe in our side, we really believe in our side, come together, tensions rise, boom, things happen, right? This, on the other hand, is just straight up wild, out of nowhere. I just felt like waking up and murdering today type business. So what happened? Lorenzo Salgado Araujo, a 52-year-old father of three working in Houston, Texas. He's been here for over 30 years.
Yeah, 35.
And,
35 years. Yeah.
His three sons are United States citizens.
Yes.
Two engineers and a teacher. So very productive, contributing members to our society, raised by this man who was out there picking up workers to go do the jobs that we lazy Americans don't want to do. Going out there and, you know, doing manual labor.
Yeah.
And ICE decided to basically indiscriminately shoot into the vehicle, killing Lorenzo Salgado Araujo without really any reason.
Yeah.
According to the New York Times, they weren't even looking for
He was not the intended target. No, he wasn't the
Lorenzo.
person that they were not looking for. Lorenzo.
They were looking for two Guatemalan immigrants, which still doesn't clear up why you're shooting indiscriminately.
Not all immigrants
into
look
a
alike.
vehicle.
Yeah.
But the claim that ICE made was they weaponized the vehicle. Now, where have we heard that before? Every time.
Every time.
Right? I forget the young lady's name. I forget everybody's name.
Renee
If
Good.
you don't know me, you know by now.
Renee Good.
Renee Good, thank you. In Michigan.
Yes.
She weaponized her vehicle. The mother from Walmart just a couple weeks ago. Remember, she weaponized her vehicle. So this is what we doing now?
And a 1-year-old is dead, yes.
So this is what we doing now? Like, we don't get, there's no pulling you over, checking your ID, arresting you, taking you to court. We just judge, jury, and executioner in the streets. That's what we doing?
Unchecked power is corrupt. There is no way around it. Unchecked power is corrupt. You place a bunch of people with very questionable morals. You give them unchecked power and a weapon. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
They're going to create chaos. They're
And I would
going to
even
create
argue
harm.
minimal training and
Like,
experience.
I don't think they have any training or experience. Like, what was the incentive wasn't
I think it was
about
like
training. It was
wasn't
about
it
money.
Like a $50,000
The
bonus?
incentive was about money.
Wild.
They weaponize these people that have unchecked hate against immigrants, and they rile them up to say like the immigrants are the ones that are doing this and doing that. And there's been so many deaths in ICE custody. The gentleman that was I think he was either blind or severely vision impaired. They released him without calling his family. He ended up passing away because he gets around and things like that. There's been deaths. I think one death is too much, right? Now, Lorenzo, I did not watch the video. So I cannot watch the video when these people are murdered.
Yeah.
I heard his son crying, who said it wasn't that he recognized his father. He heard him. Like when he heard him, he knew it was his father.
Yeah.
Can you imagine hearing your father dying on TV,
No.
crying,
No.
and then he was handcuffed on the ground, bleeding out? So I can't
I don't know
watch
if you've
that.
ever heard any human being in that state, but no, it's
I
so
can't.
heart-wrenching.
So it breaks my heart because it's like we hear these stories over and over again, with ICE, and like it's like Lorenzo's not the first, and sadly, I
He's not
don't
gonna be the
think
last.
he's not going to be the last because
Unfortunately.
again,
I don't mean to
there has
manifest it,
been
but I think it's already
it's not manifestation.
already
It's just unchecked power is corrupt, and with no training and with no repercussions, I just they're going to continue to do that. Like I've read articles that, females are falling pregnant. How do you fall pregnant? Like, how do you fall pregnant? So instead of saying women are being raped and now are pregnant, it's falling pregnant as if it's their fault. So we have in the United States people in detention centers, basically concentration camps.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it breaks my heart that like we're here. We always, when we were younger or even as an adult, see these things in other countries and never thought that we would see
and we were
it
so quick to judge. How dare they?
in your
Clutch our
own
pearls,
backyard,
and now
right?
it's here, and we're like,
And what do we
what?
think?
I don't
But
see
again,
nothing.
when that was happening, we were like, oh, A, would never happen here.
Yeah.
And B,
I really thought it never would.
I did
Truthfully.
too. But also B, what did we think? We thought that if it happened here, there would be outrage.
Right.
But you know what the
Everyone's
scariest part
chilling.
to me right now?
Everyone's
It's
chilling.
the people that are okay with it.
Wait, and not only are they chilling,
People that
some
are okay.
people are actually
Cheering for it.
yeah, like they're bigging it up.
Like cheering for
Voting
it. So
for it.
like this is what terrifies me. It's like, where are we as a society that someone, a man that's been here for 35 years, that raised these kids, and the fact that you had to mention the type of jobs that they had, no other.
Well, because when they
no,
hear
I
Mexican,
know,
these are
but
strawberry
here is,
pickers.
but
are drug
nobody
dealers.
else, no other black and brown individuals are the only persons that have to
Legitimize their character.
justify their character, right? It's like, well, he's a doctor, he's a lawyer. It doesn't matter what they are. So the same thing when it happened with Joyce Floyd, they're like, oh, he had this, and it doesn't matter. Like, so the value of black and brown life does not exist. It's not a thing. And it's scary to me how many people are okay with this. Right? And I think that's what's terrifying to me.
I
It's
do
like,
want to say,
tell
I
me.
did see the video.
I can't.
I did not. Luckily, the video I saw was of an angle and grainy to where I did not see any human being struck by any. You know what I mean? I didn't see blood or anything. Thank God. But what I did see was completely opposite than what ICE claims happened, and that is the truck that Mr. Salgado Araujo was driving, coming down. ICE vehicle coming, cutting the truck off like this around it, blocking its access. The truck then does a 3-point turn and turns to go that way. And that's when it's fired upon. So never once, am I right, Paul? Is that kind of how it went? Never once was it ever a weaponization of the vehicle. The only vehicle being weaponized was ICE's vehicle.
So, I mean,
watch the video. Do your research. Please do not listen to I know we're media, but don't listen to the media.
Don't listen to us, but listen to us.
And then go do your research.
Absolutely. And I read. So I don't watch the videos because I can't see that. Like I do.
You don't have to.
I read a lot. I read the story because it's like, I feel like after someone is killed, I mean, I go down a rabbit hole. I read all about them. And it's not like I'm trying to humanize them because they're already human to me. But it's just like, my heart breaks for him. My breaks for his
Bro, could you
family.
imagine you're just driving to work and ICE says, oh, that car looks like somebody we need might be in it. And they come and they cut you off and then start shooting at you.
Exactly.
Like what? Where in that guy, I look like that guy. That could have been me.
We're black and brown. So there's that fear. And our families are black and brown. You have black and brown sons, right?
And the next one coming up.
Wait. You just had a baby?
No, hey,
Oh.
no, I'm talking about the story. Oh, no, never that. One and done. No.
You were like a
No.
next one coming
My baby,
up.
by the way, you know my son just turned 18 last
You
weekend,
did.
right?
We did.
Hey,
We
happy birthday
did.
to him again, but that's it. No,
No,
I'm
okay.
done.
No.
Done.
We
Yeah.
were in the middle of a story, and
No.
you
Woo.
said, I said you have black and brown sons, and
Yeah.
you like, and the next one coming up. I
No,
was like,
no.
wait,
I
did you
meant
just get a baby?
I meant them
Okay.
because I have
Okay.
black and brown
All right.
sons with
Thank
the
you.
next story
So
coming
Manny
up.
did not just have a child.
Woo. Girl. Whew, I'm
Happy
sweating
birthday.
now. Oh
Happy
my
birthday.
God.
Happy birthday.
No, if you know me, absolutely no.
So this is the show that Manny and Suzanne almost killed their co-host. Almost gave him a panic attack. But to wrap it up, because we wanted to get to the other story and give it a time,
Yeah.
and my heart truly goes out to Lorenzo's family, and I just, where we are as a country is not where we need to be. Sadly, for black and brown individuals, we have had this experience. We've been having this experience for such a long time. And I really pray that
And listen, there's a lot of black and brown individuals who voted for this.
they did.
More brown.
They did.
I know
But
about y'all Cubans, Puerto Ricans, because
Listen.
y'all are my family and you did it, and I'm not happy about it, but you did it. So do this for me. At least call your senator, call your congressman, let them know, like, yeah, we wanted to change, but we didn't
like
need
we
all this. Like,
did it.
dial that back. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like,
So-
I think there's a little bit
Yeah.
of compromise that could be made, and I'm trying to reach out to my people on the other side to help
Yeah.
us reach that middle
Abs-
ground and bring
Mm.
it back to a fair and just. Never mind.
Lord. All right. So I mean, I don't think the next story.
Let's get there. Is what
I don't
I'm
think.
trying to do.
Yeah, we are. But I don't think the next story is really going to get us there, because it's another story that we do have to talk about, and it is the death of Nolan Xavier Wells. So Nolan Wells, if you don't know the story, I encourage you to read about the story, and choose the publication. Because there's been some victim blaming going on. Nolan Xavier Wells went to a party on July 4th. It's important to point out that he was wait a
Go ahead.
minute.
I'm sorry.
He was an 18-year-old black man with a group of 4 Caucasian gentlemen. He did not
Can
come
we say
home.
black youth? Because 18, I'm
It's
sorry.
a black youth. No, but the reason why I said a black
Because when we
man,
say
because
black
he was
man,
because
There's
you
a
know what?
connotation behind that a lot of people look at as aggressive or
No,
intimidating
you know
or
what?
threatening.
That's on them.
But
That's on them.
I still feel like he should get the same respect. Like if they say an 18-year-old white boy or white child or white youth, like it should be the same way. Like give him the same innocence he deserves that
I will
that
say
white
youth.
child will get. You
So
feel
I'll
what
say
I'm
youth,
saying?
and the reason why I won't
youth
call.
is up to 24.
So I won't say boy. Because
Nah, definitely
there's
not
an
boy.
historical reference to
Right.
black men being
Right.
called black.
Yeah.
So the reason why I gave him I said black man, because he was a black youth on his way into becoming a man. He was just starting there. He will never have that opportunity because tragically his life was cut short. So
I don't feel like he ever had
black
an
youth
adulthood,
he
you know what
didn't
I'm
have.
saying?
So he was right there on that cusp, right?
Yeah.
Breaking free. He's in college, he's playing sports and all that. He goes to an island with 4 friends, and they all come back and with his cell phone without him. And so nobody went to the parents, and they're like, oh, he chose to stay. Now I've been following the story and reading the story, and the thing is, as actually, so attorney Ben Crump, who was a civil rights lawyer, black civil rights lawyer, and he actually was on Good Morning America, and one of the things he said, he was like, which teenager chooses to stay and send their cell phone home? I can't get my kids off their cell phone. So there is that. And then I actually was listening to the mother, because I read and I was listening to the mothers, and the mother was on Good Morning America. And they said they had Life 360. So the kids came back with the phone, and the parents, like her sister, they tracked the phone to the kid's house, and they went to get the phone, and there were cell phone messages deleted off his phone. Now, foul play has happened. Now, one of the things that has been happening is a lot of people are like, as a black parent, you shouldn't send, your kid with all white kids and all of that. I get that. But here's the thing, we're not going to victim blame. We're not going to victim blame because, yes, as a mother, I have had this conversation with my kids about being the only black person in a whites only group because it does happen. But the point of the matter is, that's not what it's about. This young man went to an island with his friends on a boat with you. You can't swim back. Okay. Michael Phelps couldn't even swim back. Okay. And they come back without him. And not one of them, not one of them took care of their friend. They disabled their social media. All their parents disabled their social media. They deleted messages. And then they want to tell us that nothing happened. Now this young man is dead. This youth is dead. His parents are without a son. And,
Yep.
you know, and the sad thing is this.
And by the way, as soon as they got off that island, they lawyered up.
They did.
Which
because there's
you lawyer up when there's
there's
nothing wrong all the
judges
time,
there's judges in, like, in the family. So it's just like, it just breaks my heart that here's another parent that is burying their child, and this is not the first thing. So people are like, why are black people reacting to that? Because as a black woman, I have had that conversation. I actually had a similar conversation with my child on July 4th, and we don't have time to go into this, but it was literally word for word. But here's the thing, it happens over and over. There was a black woman that went on a sleepover a couple years ago, right?
Pamela Horsford,
yes, exactly. Fell from a second-story balcony. Nobody knows. There's a woman that I found yesterday, I think it was in 2021. Her son was also, I think it was swimming. And it's like, we hear these stories, and then...
Wasn't there just recently on TikTok, there was a young black man who was rescued, if you will, by another family passing by. Did you see that?
Yes, and they were
and
making...
his boys were like down, making fun of him,
like,
talking about,
you can't swim. Like, I can't. My heart breaks. So,
my bad.
Nolan Wells...
I thought I turned it off. Sorry.
Nolan Wells' family, my heart breaks for them that they're going through this, and that, you know, the family is going through it. And then the family of the boys, like, no child left behind, no friend left behind. Manny, did you ever go out with friends when you were younger?
Absolutely.
If 5 friends went out, how many friends come back?
The golden rule: you go together, you leave together.
Like, that's it. That's
5 friends go out, 5 friends come back.
That's the number one rule.
If somebody don't want to come back, that's too bad for them. They coming back, and then you can go back out by yourself.
Do your thing.
But we all leaving together,
and
especially to an island.
And I'm gonna take your cell phone. I'm like, oh,
why?
So, and then the cell phone wasn't dead, because if the mother was able to track it, because if your cell phone's off, you can't track them on 360. So if the parents were able to track the cell phone to the kid's house, that means it wasn't dead. So an 18-year-old says, no, I'm gonna stay here and hang with this girl, but take my phone. Come on. You know that kid's going to be taking a selfie posted up with that girl or something like that. No kid's going to send their cell phone back over to the mainland. Right. And you cannot get home without being on a boat or something like that. So why would he choose to stay? And that's the thing. And the kids that know have no answer. And now there's video circulating that there was a fight. Like they heard like there was a fight between them and things like that. So, Lord... that's my side.
I mean, I have...
Tell me.
From my experience...
yeah.
...in life, I've often seen in news stories and even in my own real life, like, nobody got you like your own. You know what I'm saying? And particularly... we just care about our own differently, right? Yeah. We're always on we have a preventative outlook on life, right? So everything we do is in a preventative nature to make sure that no harm or death or what have you come to us, since we're so easily exposed to it, some more than others, clearly, where the value of life just isn't the same with some other people, you know. Their lives are valued, their needs, their everything that they need is valued. But as soon as it becomes somebody else, and it brings a full circle even to the immigration, it becomes a burden to them, and they try to remove themselves from the equation. but still be very proactive in making sure their needs are met by you not being a burden on them. Am I making sense right now?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And so I feel like there's a big sense of that in this whole dynamic that's going unsaid or talked about. And whenever there's a disagreement or a relationship suddenly falls apart for whatever reason, especially between people of two different races, that the care is so easily dropped.
Yeah.
The mask literally falls. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
It's so tough because, as you know, you and I, black and brown, raising black and brown kids, to see so many individuals place no value on their lives, right? And we warn our kids and we tell these kids, but why is the burden always on us? When a woman goes out, they're told, don't flirt, don't wear short skirt, don't be provocative, and
Right.
all of these things. And who's telling boys not to be like to accept
Right.
no as a no?
Right.
If a girl says no, it's a no. Like, so it's like the same thing. It's like,
Right.
I don't know, I'm not a white parent, but as black parents, we're talking to our kids, right? Our white parents talking to their kids to say, like, hey, if you are in a group with other friends and you have a black friend in that group and you see your friends being, racist and all of that, call them out.
Right.
Call them out. And I think that's where we are. Have the conversations. Just have the conversation. It
And
breaks my
who's
heart.
raising kids to leave somebody on an
I
island by
know.
themselves?
And I know we got to wrap it up, but the thing is this:
I would never.
you can't. If you leave with friends,
If my boy really
come
wanted to stay
back-
on that island so bad, I'm staying with him until I can
one
get him
hundred
off.
percent, like, let's go.
Not you, bro.
Let's go.
I'm not leaving you on an island, brother.
No,
Ever.
listen, let's go, Manny. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Wanda on you.
Right.
Like
Right. I'm coming. Never mind. We go. We ain't doing that. We go. Let's
Like,
go.
that's
Get off
the,
island.
I know
But
that
yeah.
that's a last resort. Like, if I'm with somewhere with my friend and she was like, nah, the boys are cute, I want to stay. I'm like, I'm gonna
Right.
tell your mama, let's go.
Right. And if something happens,
No.
I would feel terrible, and I should feel terrible, and
Yes.
actually that accountability should
Makes
be
you
mine.
a terrible friend.
So, with that being said,
we do have
gentlemen,
to end it
I know.
because we're coming up
we
to
got so much going on.
we do have so much going on. Nolan Xavier Wells, our hearts are with you. I am
And your
so
family.
sorry that you were not able to grow into the person that you were meant to be.
Yeah.
Black boys deserve to grow old. Black boys deserve to grow into men.
And I will say, as a little cherry on top, it's not really cherry. I don't know
Alright.
why I use that. These are two incidents out of I don't even know how many in the past couple
Oh,
weeks.
there's been
Every
so
time we
many.
turn
Every
around,
time. Every
I
time.
mean,
Every time.
There was a young person, a youth, again, I think another 18-year-old, supposedly committed
There's been-
suicide in the woods
There's
in
been
Michigan.
so many.
Like, it's just
I
left and
can't
right.
talk about that one in terms of
And
because
we
it was
don't have
society.
time to go into
No,
it,
we
but
don't.
The point is, our young black and brown youth, or any black and brown people, are being
Erased.
There's
There's an epidemic.
and
There's an epidemic.
there's photos, there's videos, and we're
Yeah.
acting like it's just it
Yeah.
happens.
I know. Well, thank you all for staying with us through this story. Please, I encourage you to read, not just listen to the things on the news. I know we're media. This is truly our take and our opinions. We cull the facts and we get this, But I do want to let you know, guess what time it is now?
It's time for pop, 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 pop. Hey, I'm so cheesy.
But I love it. I love
All
it.
right.
All right.
It's
Take-
Polypop time.
It's pop,
It's one
pop.
of my favorite
All right.
times.
Pop, pop, pop.
I'm not supposed to love politics. I don't know
That's
why I can't
okay.
get
but
away from it.
Why can't you love politics, though?
Because it's stressful and
But-
depressing and anxiety ridden.
But
And nothing ever
we
happens the
need
way we
to
want
know.
it to.
But we do need to know. We do need to know.
And
So,
you know what? There are some people out there blowing some new, a new breath of fresh air into the life of politics for
Yeah.
me. I think I'm finding my tribe, and I'm gonna say it here first. I've always been an independent, which is kind of crazy. And I think I'm an independent because my mom.
Yeah.
right? And her style of politics. And it was, I don't want to subscribe to one team because,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you might have a little something going on that I might
Mm-hmm.
rock with. Even though I might chill mostly over
Yeah.
here, I might want to come dabble over there a little bit in
Yeah.
certain areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So independence just always felt right to me.
Yeah.
Although the older I got, the more I realized I'm independent between two of the same coin, right? Two sides of the same coin.
Okay.
One is just blue, one is just red. But at the end of the day, they're all the same: greedy, narcissistic, power hungry, self centered
Okay.
um, people. Um, there now, that's a blanket statement. Of course, there's always exceptions to the rule. I
Mm-hmm.
get that. What I'm saying is, I'm really liking this whole democratic socialist movement.
Okay.
I like it. I
Okay.
like it not necessarily because of the whole democratic thing, like
Mm-hmm.
whatever, Democrats are Democrats, but I always believe like live and let live,
Yeah.
uplift one another. Like if
Yeah.
we all do good, I'm sorry, if
Mm-hmm.
one of if I do good, you do good, everybody does
Absolutely.
good, the community does good,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, and I feel like, for thousands of years, right, human history, what we now branding as democratic socialism
Mm-hmm.
really is tribe mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
A village
Mm-hmm.
coming together, everybody bringing their own specialty, and making life better as for the people as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, we have New York City
Mandami.
Mayor
Mandami.
Mamdani was my first and I was a little
Hesitant.
hesitant. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
It's okay.
Um, because there's so much time. And
You didn't know him.
when it comes to politicians, period, I'm like, whatever. They
You
all talk,
didn't know
right?
him.
And he talked a big game.
He did. But
and
guess what?
He wrote a lot of checks.
He did.
And I was like, that man ain't gonna cash some checks. New York is an expensive place to live.
Yes, yes, it is.
And he's been doing nothing but cashing
Like,
checks
ching, ching.
and handing out the dough left and right. Bro, how many people did he hire over the winter to shovel?
He did good. He did a good job.
Or and how clean was New York, and how many people got a
Yeah.
leg up on whatever
Yeah.
it was, a week worth of groceries or the rent paid
Yeah.
or whatever it was, that
Yeah.
coming together, that's what it's about. Bro, my boy did something that they said couldn't be done.
Tell me.
In the biggest city,
Mm-hmm.
at least in the United States,
Yeah.
the biggest city at heart in the world, right?
Yeah.
New York City.
New York.
Mamdani froze rent in New York City for 2 years, which is huge. And no,
It's
now,
big. It's
I'm
big.
hearing it's not everywhere. It's select places, whatever. I think the point is for the majority of New York residents to be able to go to sleep at night and know that they can count on a specific number every month for the next 2 years without it going up unexpectedly
Yeah.
brings a lot of
Relief.
and peace of mind, right?
Yeah.
And I think
Absolutely.
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But he didn't just stop there.
Mm.
My man just created the Office of Deed Theft Prevention. Do you know what that is? Have you heard of that? So
I do.
here in Worcester, did you know there's a big problem with that right here in the city of Worcester?
They're stealing from seniors?
They're stealing from, yes and no. I don't
Okay.
want to say just seniors.
Okay.
So the way it works, so deed theft prevention is for this. It's to protect seniors and others. They're using seniors
Because they're the most
seniors
vulnerable.
appeal to everyone.
Yes.
Well, they're the most vulnerable, but they're also the most appealing, right?
True.
If you
True.
said to protect a young black family from losing from predatory home buyers, you're gonna lose half of your audience, right? So, essentially, what it is if you can't pay your property tax or what have you, and your home goes into foreclosure through the bank, someone else can then come in, pay all that you owe, and then the deed becomes
Takes
theirs.
your house, yeah.
Right out from under you, without you having that proper opportunity, or you can even be in legal arbitration trying to get yourself in a situation where you are able to pay that back eventually, but somebody who got the money comes up and pays it before you can, and boom, it's theirs. That's predatory home buying.
Okay.
And it is a problem. I have seen people who have reached out to me and asked me to go and live stream when the sheriff shows up to their house to do a live eviction, because the new homeowner wants to take over the property, what have you, when they still have legal standing to be there. And so the reason why I'm bringing this up, especially here in the city of Worcester, is if they can do it in New York, we can do it here. And I'm tired of people saying what we can and cannot do. You can do what you want to do. And they keep proving it. Every time we turn around, they keep proving whatever they want to do, they can do it. COVID, they were able to get food to everybody, housing to everybody, laptops to every student, all kind, right?
Yeah, no,
Because they wanted to at the time. Anyway, with
right.
that being said, that's what's happening in New
National
York
news, yeah.
and on the national stage. I'm so amped
Yeah.
up and excited about that. But I also wanted to bring it back real local.
No, that's fine.
So in 2020, during the Worcester George Floyd, not riot, protest. That they tried to paint it as
they
a riot.
did try to do it as a riot, right?
They sure did. There were 11 individuals who were arrested during the protest, and they filed a lawsuit ultimately claiming that the Worcester Police Department's action caused gratuitous violence, false arrest, and malicious prosecution on baseless criminal charges, theft or damage of cell phones, and in some cases, racist slurs, all from officers under a duty to keep the peace, according to court filings. Well, that lawsuit was settled.
Okay.
And it's for an undisclosed amount, which is fine. I don't need to know.
That's okay. We don't need to know.
I know all I need to know.
You do.
That means that somebody, a judge, agreed that the Worcester Police Department caused gratuitous violence, false arrest, and malicious prosecution on baseless criminal charges, and in some cases racist slurs, at least to the point where they felt these plaintiffs deserved
A
damages.
settlement.
Settlement for damages.
That's huge. That's huge.
So, read it. Just read it. And then read into it how you will. And then, finally, according to Allstate, are you ready for this one? And they probably got me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend. If you know, you know. According to Allstate, Worcester is number 4 in the country for the worst drivers as far as car accidents go in the country.
Are you surprised?
No.
Are you surprised, Manny? Have you driven in Worcester?
I hate driving in Worcester.
I mean, I'm afraid to cross the street. I'm not going to lie to you.
And speaking of, I mean, this year alone, I think there was like at least 4 or 5
hit
and runs. Never mind pedestrians.
There has been pedestrians' death. There's been car accidents. There's been they're so impatient.
Yeah.
Like you get to a light and you stop, and like the minute the light turns green, they're blowing their horn, and I'm like, I'm sitting here, like, give me a minute to pull off, or you pull up to a stop sign. Like the other morning, I was driving along, and this guy, one lane, just so impatient. I'm going to work, just like goes around me, almost hits another car, and I'm like, come on, it's not that deep.
Right. So the reason why I brought this up in the Hollapop section is because my dear friend Etel, who is a former city councilor, and I mean, I'd argue she's doing
I read her posts.
I read her posts. Job still, I mean,
she's very connected to the community.
Y'all didn't rehire her, but she's still doing her thing.
She cares about her community.
It's not about the seat or the money for her, and you can tell.
She cares about the community.
She's out here doing something, and she's trying to get some movement and some traction on getting some more safety measures in place. In the most problematic areas in the city. So make sure you go follow Hatel. I'm going to start her last name, first name, Etel Hajai, on all social media platforms. You can learn more on how to get involved with that as well. And I'm going to preach to myself when I say this. We need to just chill. Like, be more patient. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, get where you got to go safely. And yes, I know my family's watching, and I look like a great hypocrite right now. I'm working on it, okay?
Okay.
And I was just asking my community to work on it with me.
To show you grace. All right. Well, thank you. That was a good hour. That was okay. I love it.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Spill the Tea.
Hey.
See, first of all, I don't got no pop pop. So, but
spill the tea.
I gotta spill the tea. So I mean, listen, this.
So tell me.
So this might be the light segment. Because I mean, I think we do need to find joy.
Yes.
We do need to find joy in all the things that are happening. We've got to find joy. Do not let anybody take your joy. Joy is resistant. Joy is the movement. Joy for me, it's just kind of like, I can't be dealing with all of this and not have moments of joy, not have moments of peace
Yes.
where you and I could sit down and talk about a show,
Mm.
although you're not watching the same shows as me, Manny, but that's
No.
all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. But
Honestly, TV's just been a struggle for me
no,
lately.
not like
Yeah.
it's okay though, but you know, like, but then you got to read. But
That's always been a struggle for me.
it's okay. But you know, I've been reading a lot and you know and watching. So I mean, I'm really excited about the Spider-Man movie.
I'm very excited about
I am
Spider-Man.
so excited about
Yeah.
the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And my daughter is obsessed with Spider-Man. But I was just like, oh, are we going as a family? She was like, oh. It's like, what? Yeah, she thought she was gonna go with her friends. I was like,
Excuse me?
you're betraying your mother who
Are
carried
we
you.
grown now?
Thank you.
Is this what happened?
Who carried you in the womb for 9 months.
Right.
And this is how she treats her mother. Can't even go to the movies with her.
The disrespect.
The disrespect.
It's terrible.
So that's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
Very, very terrible, Sarah Jessica. So yes.
Somebody
Mhm.
getting a little too grown.
Thank
over
you.
there.
It's okay though. She wants Christmas presents.
Hey. You might have to
She
only
wants-
have enough for your friends.
I'm just saying. I'm just
What we got
saying.
going on?
I'm just saying, Sarah Jessica. You better know who you're watching Spider-Man with. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited. I can't wait.
You still got time to change your mind, girl.
You still got time. It's not till the end of the month. And then, so here's the thing. So the Odyssey is coming out.
Yes.
And I wasn't sure if I was gonna watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, yeah, I could do it. I could wait till it comes on in, on the theater.
The streaming
But
platforms.
the streaming platforms. Thank you. But like, there's a couple stars in it that I actually really enjoy. I love me some Zendaya.
Yes.
Tom Holland is in it. Matt Damon's in it from The Bourne Identity. Matt Damon, The Bourne.
Wait, the Odyssey?
Yes. Yes.
Really? I knew Matt Damon, but Tom Holland and Zendaya?
Tom Holland, Zendaya, Matt Damon,
How'd they pull that off?
Anne Hathaway, Christopher Nolan. I mean,
Oh.
Christopher Nolan. Like, hello.
I didn't realize he was the director.
Like, it's Christopher Nolan. So, I mean, I'm sure, like, hello.
Yeah.
They were very excited.
Yeah,
so,
you say Christopher Nolan said
and so, you know, talk about joy too, right? It's just like, I love Zendaya. She's like a young woman we saw grow up. She's so humble, like, based on what I see.
Child stars who
Exactly. Who has survived
the industry,
Hollywood.
yeah.
I love the romance that she has with with Tom.
Yeah.
You know, they're supposedly married or not. Like, that's not our business.
Nah, but you know what? They're
But
doing
I
their
love
thing.
that
I'm happy
for them.
them.
But let me tell you, her red carpet appearances has been outstanding.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so in my stories, I share a lot of things, and I'll see a Time magazine article, most corrupt president ever, or prayers for Xavier Nolan Wells, right? No, Nolan Xavier Wells, right? I share all these things, but then I'll share a thing of Zendaya in a gown because I'm like, I gotta do joy. So Zendaya right now, I'm like, she's part of my joy right now because you know how obsessed I am with gowns.
She is joyous. You know,
She
her,
is joyous.
Her and Tom, when they're together, it's a
They're
joyous.
joyous. They're just
energy and they're
happy
smiling.
individual,
Yeah.
and it's just, and I
And
love
you can tell
it.
they're enjoying their beautiful young lives and
Yes.
all their great success in these movies. And,
Absolutely. And
great to
Law Roach, her
Yeah.
stylist, who's the one that gets her dressed for all of these Law Roach, right? And he is fantastic. And I was watching an interview with him the other day, and they asked him, "What does loyalty mean to you?" And he said, "Zendaya." And they're like, "Explain." And he said, "So Zendaya has been like, they got together before she became a star, right? And they got connected. But he said that she always made sure that he was in the room and that he was being heard. So like, if he's in the room and they're like talking, like, like, what do you think? What do you think? And if he says something and they kind of, because, she's the star, she always made sure that, Law, what do you think? Right? To show them that he's here, his opinion is valued. And so, I thought that was beautiful to me. And it was like a beautiful reminder that we have to do that for others, right? We have to be loyal to our people. So I really love that. So Zendaya, just really love everything about her. Like, if you stay in my story, like, the gowns are just to die for.
Yeah.
What else? What's happening? So Tyler Perry.
Well, hold on. Before you move on from
Like,
the
before I
Odyssey,
met the Odyssey, tell me what? What?
I just wanted to shout out Elliot Page real quick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because Elliot Page is also starring in the Odyssey.
Oh, I did not know that.
And
Okay.
he I don't know what his role is. Let me look it up real quick. Anyway, a transgender actor.
Yes.
From Umbrella Academy and I don't know, another
Yes. Elliot Page used to be Ellen. I think Ellen Page.
Ellen Page, yeah.
Yes.
Phenomenal, shredded,
Yeah.
like
Really.
yeah, brought that
Really.
body to the game.
Really
I
interesting.
just wanted,
Okay.
and I think it's important that we shout as much as we shout out our, so many people who are marginalized
Yeah.
in film and music and other
Yeah.
area of entertainment and in the world. I think it's really cool to shout
Kudos. I
out
think it's
Elliot.
absolutely.
They went through a lot
Yeah.
through their transition, and a lot of trans people, you know, I'm a little conflicted, to be honest, as far as like, I feel like there are some people who, no matter what you do, there's always that attention seeking element. But there are some people who really go through the ringer and who really have lived life in the shadows or in silence or in suffrage, and not allowed to be who they really want to be.
Okay.
And I saw that with Ellen Page and her transition into
Okay.
Elliot Page, and how much he's flourished as an actor and as an individual now. And I just think it's really dope to highlight that, and with the Odyssey and Lupita Nyong'o as well.
Yes.
How the Odyssey is taking such polarized individuals and putting them front and center. If nothing else, that's what's gonna get me to
I
go watch
think
the
shout
movie
it
to
out.
see.
I didn't know that Elliot was in because I haven't seen them on the red carpet. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Lupita Nyong'o, we talked about her a couple episodes ago because folks were in an uproar because she was named as, the Helena Troy, like the woman who sailed 1,000 ships or something like that. So I know
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of time left, but no, go see the Odyssey.
I do want to say real quick, Elliot Page is playing the key Greek warrior Sinon.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know who
So
Sinon is.
I'm gonna.
I don't read.
No,
so
that's fine. I mean, I will read it, right? Because now you told me, so I'll go find the article and read it. But I think it's a great cast. There's so many people in it,
Yeah,
so I
it's
absolutely
amazing.
want to see it. Spider-Man, definitely going to go see. Do also want to shout out. So Tyler Perry had a series called "Why Did I Get Married," and then had a great cast too, like Janet Jackson. Just so many like fantastic individuals. Jill Scott. Tyler Perry himself is in it. And then they had "Why Did I Get Married 2?" And then so they're having "Why Did I Get Married Again?" And it's actually coming out on Netflix in September. And Tara G.P. Henson's in this one. So I mean, I didn't see Janet Jackson in it, but like, if you're into movie, this is just a quintessential. This is a black joy movie, hilarious. So I can't wait. "Why Did I Get Married Again?" Tyler Perry, I think September 9th on Netflix. And then I just really funny that what's been happening lately with the Netflix documentary trend. Like people like I've been sitting on the thing and it's like, how to survive. You should do one, how to survive a Latino mother. So
Yeah. Listen.
I would like, how
You
to
gotta get good
survive.
dodging skills. Those chanclas being
Whoa, exactly. So people have been doing this with the music. I think it's hilarious how to survive, and it's just been really preparing for the thing and how to survive dating a Jamaican woman. I thought that was hilarious.
I can do that too. I didn't get killed.
I know, right? Exactly, barely.
Yeah.
So anyway, so there is that, and then last thing, I've been very blessed to be able to read a lot of books this year. But she's an actress. Her name is Robin Lee, and she wrote a book, and she's just a brilliant writer. And I couldn't be so. The first book she wrote was "The Idea of You," and actually was in a movie with Anne Hathaway. It's like a love story. Older woman falls in love with like a young artiste, international artist. So she has a new book that was just released. If you're into books, it's called "Crash Into Me" by Robin Lee, and I'm looking forward to reading it. So That's your entertainment news. I have spilled all the tea. And then we're going to transition into the out and about. So we only have a few minutes. We're just going to wrap up what's been happening and what's happening in Worcester and local. And I know that there's an event that's happening tonight. And Manny wants to talk about it quickly and let you know the dates that are coming up. And then we have two other things, and then we're done. So, yay, stick with us.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Like, time flies when you're having fun. Yes, you make it easy.
What do we do this weekend?
Yeah.
Well, starting tonight at exactly 7 o'clock. So in about 4 minutes, if you're watching this live, make sure you head down to the JMac Brick Box Theater, where they will be having, now in its 5th year, the Worcester Youth Speak Honestly show. Acronym is WISH, which I think is beautiful. And that's going to be through the Hanover Theater. The WISH project culminates in an original piece of theater devised by a group of young people who lived and attend school here in the city of Worcester. It's a unique platform for these young people to like really share their experiences, share like how they grew up in the city and what challenges they might have faced and struggles they've overcome, and their visions for creating a better future, not only for Worcester, but for all around, you know, for their generation, really. So please go attend, get your tickets, and support our Worcester's youth, right?
Absolutely.
The WISH Worcester Youth Speak Honestly project will be performed again at the Brick Box Theater. That's at the JMac. So if you don't know where that is, City Hall.
Go and do the JMac.
Right to the right.
Franklin Street, right there.
Franklin Street, so tonight at 7 p.m. Then tomorrow they're gonna have an encore presentation at 2 p.m. And then again tomorrow at 7 p.m. So if you can't make it right now, you do have 2 more opportunities to get out there and check that out.
All right, absolutely. And then there's something exciting coming up.
Yes.
Hey, John, you better be watching, John.
Very, very exciting. My boy, my bestie, my homie, my G, my business partner, my talent manager, my so many things. My man, John Keogh, is producer, and I don't know how many hats he wears on this project, alongside another one of our mutual besties, my boy, Tommy Dwyer. I wanted to say Tom Dwyer, but I'm not sure. I call him Tommy. So Tom Dwyer, comedian, actor extraordinaire, bringing to the Hanover Theater a brand new documentary called Burning Down the House.
Can't wait.
And it's going to be so exciting.
Yes.
Now, this is a documentary about the despair and poor state of firehouses in the city and beyond the state of Massachusetts. Listen, I've had some like sneak peek background access, and let me tell you, you do not want to miss what these guys uncovered. You would think, right?
Yeah.
Firefighters are our heroes, right?
Yeah.
And they would have the best of the best of the best, right? Watch the documentary.
Watch the documentary.
Watch the documentary. Premiering August 6th at the Hanover Theater. And guess what?
What?
Your boy's going to be hosting the red carpet.
Yay!
So, and even another incentive to get your ticket to come see me. And there's going to be celebrities that are going to be real life celebrities.
Yeah.
I guess I don't want to. You can see if you go.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, are you saying I'm not a real?
I was gonna say, what more do you need?
Oh, okay.
Right? No, but the Burning Down the House documentary again at the Hanover Theater.
That's huge. Congrats, John and Tommy.
50%,
congrats, and everyone else involved.
Absolutely, and 50% of all the proceeds are going to the Last Call Foundation.
Awesome.
Which is beautiful. So not only are you going to get a great insight on something that's happening locally with your tax dollars, by the way, because we always want to know where our tax dollars going. And we want to cry that we feeding kids in school with our tax dollars. Why don't you see what they're doing with your firehouses? And you get to support those heroes. Yeah. Right? Half your money's going to go right into projects for them.
Absolutely.
And you also get to support local filmmaking and
awesome.
A local production
fabulous
team. So,
yes.
Burning Down the House, Doc. Get your tickets now, August 6th. Oh, the reason why we're bringing it up, the oh my God, what is it called? The preview. Paul, help me. What's the word?
Premiere?
No.
Preview of what?
Of the movie.
Okay.
When they show you what the movie,
trailer?
The trailer. Thank you. My God. The trailer just dropped today.
Okay.
I'm going to link it on this live in the comments below. Make sure you go watch
Go
the trailer
check
so you
out
can
the
see what I'm talking
trailer.
about. It's a
Trailer
really good,
for
really,
Burning
really,
Down the
really good
House.
documentary. Get your tickets now.
All right, I love it. So many great things.
Sorry.
Two last things I want to wrap up. So we do have Skate in the comments. Shout out to Lights Venue for doing this.
Bro, it was popping
I
last
like
week.
no, it wasn't. They canceled it because of the heat.
I meant the week
The
before.
week
when
before.
we were here. After I left
Okay.
the show.
I was like, yeah. No,
My
I
bad.
was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it
no,
was the week
so
before.
shout
Sorry.
out
It was popping,
Friday
though.
nights on the comments,
Yep.
skating. Go check it out. If you can't skate, just go enjoy and hang with some friends.
Listen to
so
some good
shout
music.
out,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that happens Friday nights at 7. The Worcester Common. And last thing, because we literally have no time. So the Well Storm, my girl Carla and Yesenia, co-presidents and co-founders, are co-founders, and Carla's the president. But anyway, their Christmas in July gala is on the 25th of July. It's at 6 p.m. Knights of Columbus in Southbridge or Leicester. All right, so go on the Wellstorm Inc.'s page to get the ticket.
And you know what's crazy?
I'm wrapping it up.
I'm going.
I was just gonna say,
I should know.
like, you are the red carpet host. So you are the red carpet host.
I will be there.
So Manny will be the host of the
That's
red
right.
carpet. So please go check it out on their
And wear your best,
website.
because you come down the red carpet.
Like,
I'm gonna talk
hello.
to you. I'm gonna find out where you got your
And
fits
it's
from.
a Barbie themed. It's Barbie
Ken and Barbie.
themed.
Don't
like
leave Ken out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ken gonna be showing up.
Cause I'm just Ken.
I let me do it. All about me.
Like it. I was like, I'm Barbie. Okay, so anyway, I'm like, yes, you are Kenough.
Oh, Barbie. I love
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, me too. All right, let's wrap it up. But no, listen, thank you all for staying with us. We'll be back on the 24th for a brand new show. As always, this is Positively Suzanne, and
it's your boy, Manny.
ta-ta.
See you real soon. Peace.